run this thing up through behind the tire?
Obviously, in the post 9/11 period. Obviously, the disclosures and allegations regarding the Chancellor's phone complicated things somewhat, and I think, in particular, as a result of those allegations, there clearly has been a deeper sense of distress among the German people and among some in the German government. Among many in Germany. And I think that's not to say that there haven't been disappointments, and the depth and intensity of the feelings of the German public have been communicated back to the United States, and they're being taken very seriously. But the state of our relationship is strong. 50-plus year history with the Gestapo. I try to communicate that as important as it is for Americans to understand the German perspective, which is based on German history, it is also important for Germans to understand the American perspective, which is shaped in part by the fact that there's not a single American over the age of 15 who doesn't have seared in their memory images of airplanes going into buildings, underwear bombers, shoe bombers, marathon bombers. May come to different conclusions because of the fact that they have. And the fact of the matter is, you can have two countries that share the same basic values about freedom and liberty and democracy, but in trying to strike the right balance between protecting our citizens on the one hand and protecting and preserving our privacy rights on the other, may come to different conclusions because of the fact that they have come through different experiences. Mutual concern that Germany and the United States. I think there's a fundamental understanding at the government-to-government level about the benefit of the intelligence sharing that has occurred over the last, number of years, not just during the Cold War, but obviously in the post 9/11 period. There's a recognition that many terrorist acts have in fact been anticipated and stopped.
Relations got rocky because of one issue or another issue.
I think that we have to be very careful not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And the baby here is the fact, the reality that so much of this activity is done for the purpose of protecting American citizens, German citizens, the citizens of our allies, and it has been effective.